From broken redstone to hidden mechanics you never knew, here are 31 of the best version differences in Minecraft. Let's kick things off with one of Minecraft's rarest mobs, the skeleton horse. In Bedrock, you can control them without a saddle, cause who even has time to look for that? But that's not all. You can even put on some sick armor to make this guy look like a menace. Candle placement is broken on Java. For some odd reason, you can actually place them on tons of different blocks, like on fence gates, a bell, an anvil, and underwater. Wait, what? I've never seen anything more cursed than that. There's a full moon secret hidden in Bedrock that nobody knows. If you take a close look at the areas where cats spawn, you'll find the majority of them to be midnight black. This is especially noticeable near villages where cat spawns are the most dense. Did you know that Java redstone is actually completely different than Bedrock? In Java, redstone blocks can actually work diagonally, while this isn't the case for Bedrock. This is something called quasi-connectivity, and boy is it useful. Java 2, Bedrock 2. Enchanting tables and books are hiding a difference you never knew. In Java, books are viewed one page at a time, while in Bedrock, you can see both pages, which is much more realistic. If you're still using a sword over an axe, you're either a massive noob or playing on Bedrock. That's because axes in Bedrock do 1 less damage than swords. Java has it better though, where they do 1 point of additional damage, but that's at the cost of swinging slower. This next Bedrock only feature allows you to transform a mob into a player. How? Just give a drowned an item to hold and it'll start walking like a player and even swim like one too. Dude, this should not be a thing. What's the best way to avoid fall damage? A water bucket clutch? A potion of levitation? Nope, it's horses. More specifically, horses in Bedrock, because no matter how hard you fall, you'll always survive. These horses are just built different. But what about Java? Don't even ask. You might have known that breaking cobwebs with a sword gives you 1 string in Java, but what if I told you you can get 10 times that in Bedrock? All you need to do is put 1 cobweb in your crafting slot and voila, you've got yourself an infinite string hack. The Bedrock sun hides a subtle secret I bet you've never noticed. When staring directly at the sun, the sky turns darker and the sun gets slightly larger. This makes for some absolutely stunning sunsets. The sad part is, real life isn't Bedrock, so don't go and do this outside. Maps are entirely different between both versions of Minecraft. Empty maps are 8 times cheaper in Bedrock as compared to Java. Plus, while maps in both versions show the player marker on the map, Bedrock shows your direction too. How are Bedrock items cheaper and better? Fine, Bedrock, you win this one. Are you tired of finding absolute garbage in treasure chests as a Java player? While I hate to say it, you'd be better off treasure hunting in Bedrock because the amount of chests here is insane. Within just a few chunks, you'll pretty much always find loot. No thanks though, I'll stick to my crap loot if it means I can play Java. And if we're talking about the water surface, both editions have their own awesome boat features. In Bedrock, you can attach a leash and pull an entire line of boats with you. In Java, on the other hand, boats can actually negate fall damage and be walked on. I told you that candle placement differences exist, but did you know it's the same for pistons? You can place levers, buttons, and even redstone on pistons in Bedrock Edition. While just looking at this should be a felony, there is no doubt that this could be used for some incredibly cool builds. There's a few mobs that are not available by normal means, like the Killer Bunny and Illusioner. These are only obtainable with commands, and only in Java. Mojang did something good for once, because Bedrock doesn't deserve these mobs at all. Did you know that Guardians have a secret feature in Java? If you kill the Elder Guardian, or even the normal Guardian while it's on fire, it's going to drop cooked fish. I guess you could say he got cooked. You know, because I'm deleting my channel. However, this next difference is even weirder. The wither animations that Bedrock and Java use are completely different. In Java, withers only explode when created, but in Bedrock, withers not only explode during creation, but also upon reaching half health and when dying. Plus, the death and spawn animations Mojang used are worlds apart. If you hit the ground in Java while using an elytra, you're a noob and you should go play Bedrock instead. That's because in its creative mode, you can keep flying even after you hit the ground, unlike Java where you'd be forced to stop. Obtaining path blocks in Minecraft has been my dream ever since I was a kid. Well, not exactly, but you get the point. To explain, these kind of blocks can, in fact, be obtained in Bedrock Survival. All you need is a Silk Touch shovel. However, in Java, no matter what you break path blocks with, you can't get them in Survival. Yeah, I feel discriminated against. Even crazier is how structure generation works between both versions. versions. Simply put, in Java, structures must be a certain distance apart from each other, meaning you will never find structures glitched inside each other. In Bedrock, all logic goes straight out the window because structure generation depends on the biome. That means that if a village, shipwreck, and an outpost all want to spawn at the same spot, they will. This is exactly why world generation in Bedrock is completely broken sometimes. Java Edition has no aesthetic sense. Why do I say that? If you place flowers on snow in Java, you get these absolutely disgusting empty placements. While in Bedrock, these flowers get snow-logged and you can get this awesome seamless look. One of my personal favorites is the difference in effects. Java has actually been tricking you for years now. If you have two effects that are different in strength, then the stronger one overwrites the weaker one. But this doesn't mean the weaker effect is gone completely. It's just not showing up and will return immediately if it has a higher duration. Did you know there's a difference between the spawn rates of nether fossils? They are much rarer in Bedrock compared to Java. Yeah, good luck finding anything. I love seeing Bedrock players suffer. Mangrove roots do a lot more than just look pretty. They can actually be used as fuel and direct redstone signals in Java. Yeah, don't even ask me how that works. In Java Edition, the creative inventory has 11 categories compared to the 4 in Bedrock. Bedrock players always get the short end of the stick, huh? Have you ever wondered what would happen if you bone mealed sugarcane? If you play on Java, you can keep wondering. But for the 2 Bedrock players out there, you can actually bone meal sugarcane. Wait, so not only are maps cheaper in Bedrock, they can get infinite paper by bone mealing sugarcane too? What the hell, Mojang? If you're a Java player, you've probably used a door underwater to prevent yourself from drowning. I mean, it's a foolproof method to catch a breath when swimming. But in Bedrock, no matter how many doors you place, creating an air pocket just can't be done. Another cool thing that is exclusive to Java is the magic stick. And just like the name says, it can perform literal magic by changing an item's color in an instant. Yeah, Java is so much better. Bedrock Edition lets you fulfill your most sadistic dreams by trapping mobs. It's actually possible to attach leashes to walls. This means you can now have a chained up army of pigs. Why is this making me feel like a bad person? Did you know you can make an Enderman farm within 10 minutes of spawning in? Just use boats. Okay, I know that might sound hella cursed, but listen to this. Enderman actually can't teleport when inside a boat in Java Edition. So not only do you have your army of pigs, but an Enderman henchman too. This is an armor stand in Java, and this is an armor stand in Bedrock. Notice any difference? Yeah, the one in Java doesn't have arms, whereas in Bedrock, it not only has arms, but it can hold multiple items in them. But you probably knew that by now. The insane part is that you can make them dance in Bedrock. All you need to do is connect some redstone to it. He's a bit confused, but he's got the spirit.